to the Power Agent Spotlight. My name is Eric Frazier. Today I'm talking to Marina Lomeli, extraordinary real estate agent out of Rancho Cucamonga and Chino with Century 21 Prime. Folks, she's bringing 24 years of experience. She's helped hundreds, if not thousands, after 24 years of buyers and sellers acquire real estate as an investment or their first home. She has done it all. And Marina is a VIP agent on the Power Is Now media, which means that she offers additional services for her sellers in terms of advertising on television and magazines and podcasts, which also means she has additional access to information for her buyers and working with other extraordinary real estate agents across the country. And on top of that, she is just well positioned to be a resource to you to share what she knows that's going on in her market area through Apple TV, Roku, Fire TV, and even our TV app. So please, when you get a chance, download our TV app, Power Is Now TV, on your Android or iPhone. Marina, this has really been a very educational experience for me to get to know you. And we're so happy that you are on our media team and going to be continuing with sharing information about the market. So let's talk about your market now. You you have two offices, one in Rancho Cucamonga and the other one is in Chino. What's happening in your market right now?
So let me share with you, but first let me just make a small correction. It's Century 21 Primetime Realtors, because there is a Century 21 Prime in San Jose del Cabo in Mexico, which I also have connections to. So just want to make sure I clear that up. So as far as the market, I make sure every day that I stay informed as to what's going on. Right now, as of today, this morning, coming soon, there's 72 new homes. New listings, we have 447 on the market right now. There's been 559 properties that have had a change in sale price. Most of them, the sales price has come down. A few, maybe they've gone up, but for the most part, I see that the prices are coming down. Back on the market, 196. A lot of people ask, what does that mean back on the market? One of the instances that might have occurred is that because of the interest change, the buyer no longer qualifies at a higher interest rate. So what happens? The buyer can't move forward. If it were my buyer, I'd make sure I'd have them talk to Eric to find out if they have a program that might be able to help that buyer. So I offer that service when I'm the listing agent, and I have that communication with the other agent to find out how can we go ahead and save the deal so it doesn't go back on the market. Okay. Other things under contract, there's 282 homes under contract right now. These numbers have improved in the last few months, but they were much higher during the COVID period. They were extremely high numbers. Now we're seeing them curtail down just a little bit, but you have to remember, if the time for you, the power is now, so this is your time. Regardless of what's happening around in the market, if this is a time for you, the only way you're going to find out is if you take action now. Then we can go ahead and guide you. Is this the time for you to buy right now? Do we need to wait 6 months? Do we need to go ahead and run everything with Eric and his team? Who knows? Maybe you can buy in 45 days. If you don't take that initial step, you're not going to know.
The power is now to buy. I tell you, Marina, I feel really bad for a lot of buyers out there. When interest rates were in the low threes, believe it or not, I had conversations with buyers who thought it was going to get even lower and they wanted to wait. When interest rates went to the fours, I had conversations with buyers who thought they were going to come back down to the threes and they were willing to wait. And when interest rates went to the sixes, I still had conversations with buyers. I cannot believe it that people they don't want to deal with the present. They want to deal with something that might happen in the future, or they want to fret over the past. And the same thing with sellers, right? I'm sure you talk to many sellers that decided to, Marina, we'll list, but we want to wait a little bit. We think that prices could even go higher. And now you're seeing price reductions happen at a significant rate. So, Marina, are we still in the seller's market? Are we in a buyer's market now?
Is it a seller's market? Eric, from the experience that I have, depending on what city you're looking at, some cities hold their value a little longer than others. They're a little bit more popular because of the school districts, because they're relatively close to freeways. So I strongly believe that if it's meant for you to buy now, you have to be proactive and take that step. Don't worry about what's happening around the market. When you've got me on your team and Eric on your team, if it's meant to be, it's meant to be. It's going to happen. You're going to get your home. Sometimes it'll take 60 days, sometimes 90, maybe a year, because there's things that we have to take care of. Is there opportunity? There is always opportunity.
No, you're absolutely right. What do you see buying right now? Are there investors still in the market buying up everything, or is it hedge funds, or do you see a lot of first-time home buyers, maybe millennials, getting into the game?
Absolutely. I do see a lot of millennials, and this is where I was sharing with you before. The parents are calling me now to say, Marina, my daughter wants to buy now. My son wants to buy. I just closed a few transactions for some nurses where one of them used to play soccer with my daughter. And now she's the Now she owns her own home, and she was so pleased with the service that I provided that she referred me 2 or 3 other nurses. So absolutely, this is a great time to go ahead and take that opportunity and find out if you can go ahead and become a homeowner, or put your house on the market and see what the buyers have to offer. Now, as far as who's buying right now, depending on where the property is located, how long it's been on the market, and the condition, I do see a lot of investors reaching out to me to give me cash offers. But because I do my due diligence, I need to make sure that I present all offers to my sellers, because it's a straight playing field. We have to present all the offers to the seller, and the seller has to decide. But I do also see a lot of home buyers reaching out, because there's just so many programs that are available now. Down payment assistance, 2-in-1 buy downs. Well, you know this, Eric. This is your territory. You have to explain to them that information.
You're absolutely right, Marina. Bancorp, BANCORP.com, folks. Check it out. If you're interested in getting pre-approved, go to applytobuynow.com. And there you'll find the opportunity to apply online and connect with a licensed loan officer in your state, if you're here in California, to get pre-approved. In addition to being the host of The Power Is Now, I'm also a Senior Vice President of National Sales for Residential Bancorp, and that is BANCORP.com. We offer everything for first-time home buyers. And in addition to first-time home buyers, we offer programs for investors and move-up buyers, and just a lot. We offer a lot, Marina, to help your clients achieve their financial goals. And so I'm looking forward to us working together in your partnership. And we're honored to be associated with such a professional and experienced real estate agent like yourself. This is our final segment of The Power Is Now, Power Agent Spotlight. And for those of you who are watching right now, or you're listening to the podcast, if you're thinking about making a move, buying or selling, I encourage you to check out Marina Ramirez Lomeli. She brings the experience, the education, the transaction history. She knows what you're doing. Marina, this has been a great interview, and I really appreciate your time today. I'm going to give you the last word. For anyone who is watching right now or listening, and they're thinking about buying, what should, give them a reason why they should give you a call, whether they're thinking about buying or selling. Why should they call Marina Ramirez Lomeli today?
Wow, Eric, you're really putting me on the spot. Well, for one, I sell from mobiles to mansions, from the desert to the sea, and anything in the middle of Southern California. I am for hire. I have integrity, loyalty. I'm the recipient of quality service because I really care about my client. My top priority is that I meet my client's goal. It's not about the commission that I'm going to get. It's that I do a darn good job for that client that's selling their house, or if it's a buyer, that I paired them up with someone like you, Eric, that's going to give them exceptional financing. And we're going to go ahead and make that home ownership American dream come true, because the power is now to do it.
The power is now to do it with Marina Ramirez Lomeli. Thank you, Marina, for joining the Power is Now media team, for becoming a VIP agent. Folks, go to thepowerisnow.com, and if you happen to be watching from another state or area, you'll find Meet Our VIP Agent. You'll see that they are extraordinary. Years of experience, all the credentials you would ever want to see. They know what they're doing, they know their market areas, and they are ready to help you. Please download our mobile app, Power is Now TV. Watch their TV shows or listen to them on podcasts anywhere you find your podcast. Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, iHeartRadio, folks. We're all over the podcast platforms, and we're all over the internet. You can watch us on Apple TV, Roku, Fire TV, any smart TV. Host the Power is Now TV. Thank you for watching today. Thank you, Marina, for being with me today. Remember, we are at our best and we maximize our success when we act now. The power is now.
The Power is Now media is worldwide, with growing audience of future home buyers, investors, builders, developers, real estate agents, and brokers. The Power is Now media is well positioned to increase awareness and produce results for our growing roster of advertising partners. An advertisement on any of our platforms is the right step toward reaching and communicating key brand messages to a targeted network of individuals, families, and communities interested in housing. Our content areas include feature stories and profiles on successful real estate agents, business owners, government, and community leaders. The Power is Now magazines are the leading resource for real estate agents, mortgage bankers, entrepreneurs, and small home ownership businesses, providing leaders with business strategy information, resources, and tools through PIN, Real Estate, and Programming Guide magazines. Stay up to the minute with real estate and mortgage news and information from industry experts. VIP agents are able to feature listings each week. The Power is Now TV radio podcast features weekly shows that include Homebuyers Town Hall, Real Estate Roundtable, VIP Agent Spotlight, and so much more. Each week, VIP agents have opportunities to be featured guests on the shows. VIP agents can discuss and showcase houses, neighborhoods, and provide brief introduction. The interviews are unlimited 10 to 15 minutes on each current listing. This product alone separates you from your competition. The Power is Now delivers to you market update interview to promote listing weekly, promotional biographical video, co-host a bi-monthly Homebuyers Town Hall show, featured subject matter expert on Real Estate Roundtable show, The Power is Now Program Guide e-magazine, The Power is Now National e-magazine, article writing and blogging, social media content customization, inclusion and press releases, graphic design services, business and performance coaching, technology support, referrals, lead generation opportunities, and management support.